late arrivals here. We have a young couple over here, Thelma and Don. They had a baby. What was it, boy or girl, the last one? Girl? How many pounds, Don? Quick. 6'4". Well, that's not too good. Well, it's sort of puny there. How many does that make? 4. Isn't that nice? That's... Oh, you must be a pushover. It's like we had a little lady here last week, had 6. Did it the hard way, though. The last 4 were quadruplets, so she named them Adolf, Rudolph, Get Off, and Stay Off. The chap in a white jacket way down there, they have 6, too, my goodness. Isn't that nice? How careless can you get, huh? Do you have a hobby, too? Just never found out what was causing it, I guess. Well, that's wonderful. I like to see families, you know, starting with Say, how about your newlyweds over there? Are you planning a large family or a small family? How many do you want, dear? She's not ready. She's not ready? Boy, this is the saddest honeymoon I ever heard about in my life. Like the honeymooners we had just last week. I says, you're planning a family? She says, no, we thought we'd wait till we got on our feet. Well, you want to have them right off. I mean, don't stall around. Then you got them. It's nice, though. 4 children and the new baby over here. I think we ought to give them a nice round of applause for Don and Thelma. Let's have the father of the child stand up. Here we go. How do you like that? 16 men stood up. He was so shocked he just sat there. You can't say this company isn't friendly, that's all. I'll bet that's the last time he works the road, that's... Of course, one of our big writers, Brother Saunders over here, he wrote that new book, How to Make Yourself at Home. Wonderful book, though. A friend of mine enjoyed it so much he didn't put his wife down till he finished it, as a matter of fact. There's a cute little story about the couple that were separated, you know, and he meets her in the lobby. He says, honey, what do you say we just try it once more? She says, over my dead body. He says, well, at least you haven't changed. Since we have such a high-class group here tonight, this large group of people over here, these are all our judges from... Oh, isn't that nice? One man stood up when she came back to the table. Boy, didn't... Boy, you made a bum out of everybody else. I'll tell you that. Well, oh, she brought the whiskey. I'll be back. He probably wouldn't have gotten up if it wasn't for that, dear, but they needed the booze, you know.
That's no lie.
You understand? And the judge that spoke up over here, I just warn you about him. Don't let him get you upstairs and look at his briefs. That's all I got. Like you lawyers, Brother Byrne, know the difference between rape and seduction, salesmanship. Don't laugh. You ain't home yet either, dear. My goodness, she jumped fast. Keep those hands on the table there, Buster. Watch that stuff. He grabbed her knee. She said, heavens above. I think probably... Boy, they're playing that game we used to play when we were kids. Remember that one? That button, button, here comes father? Remember that? You laugh, Huey, boy. That was a lot of fun in our day, boy. How can I get sexy when you blow your nose? You kill the whole mood. If you ever try to get worked up to a piece, they blow their nose, you got to start all over again. Incidentally, We have two lovely ladies all the way from Holland sitting way over in the back. Let's give them a nice round of applause. And I've never gotten a girl in Dutch, I've never known a Dutch girl actually myself. You know what they call Saratan in Holland, of course, old Dutch cleanser. I had a little trouble with the language. I only learned the one word, the word for brazier, stappen floppen. We're sort of a bust over here, too. Since we have Australia and Germany and so many other countries represented tonight, would you like to take a trip around the world in 80 days?
Around the world I've searched for you. I traveled on when hope was gone to reach around. I knew somewhere, sometime, somehow, I'd look at you and I would see the smile you're smiling now. It might have been in gay Paris.
Ah, Paris. I'll never forget when I visited Paris. I met a beautiful artiste, you know.
She said to me, she says, Ari, I want to paint you in the nude.
I make her put her clothes on. It's too hard when you paint that way. Better late than never, dear. You don't think that's true? Ask some of these single girls. Yes, we don't care when you get it, as long as you get it.
Ah, Paris, I kiss her left bang. I kiss her right bang.
You may kiss Montparnasse.
No, Montparnasse, that's up on the hill, you know.
Thought I'd better explain that. I was getting some pretty fishy stares there. No, dear, I checked with my doctor. He said, Harry, you're not that way. You just have strong tendencies, that's all. Not queer, mysterious. There's a big difference. Ah, you would love Paris. The French will make sure all your plans are well laid.
And you know, if you go out with a girl and she insists on bringing another mamselle along for chaperone, lucky Pierre.
But if you want to have the most fun, you must learn the language. I picked up a little Greek myself when I was there. Wonder whatever happened to her. Oh, you laugh. I toured all over the world looking for the perfect woman. I went to Syria and all the Syrians, Lisbon and all the lesbians. I went to the Near East. They were singing that song, Oh, What a Baghdad Had. So I finally went to China. Of course, in China, they were doing it quite a bit differently. Today in China, they were doing it like this. Chinese girls are different from the others, it's been said. That report is phony, for through the years they've bred. They are no different from the girls in any other land. The rumor that they were was started by a cross-eyed man. Confucius say, girl who's spring on inner spring, have offspring next spring. Confucius say, Girl who cooked carrots and peas in the same pot, unsanitary. See, that's two vegetables. Next, I went to Honolulu. This is a lay, you see here. And I met a lovely hula dancer. I didn't know whether to take her swimming or dancing, so we pulled straws for her. Used to get so tired following her around with a lawnmower all the time. Funny part of this, those hula dancers leave me cold. You know, I always get sleepy when I hit the hay somehow. But I love that song they all sing together. Remember that? Ah, come on, ah, come on, I wanna know. Ah, come on, ah, come on, I wanna know. Ah, come on, ah, come on, I wanna know. Ah, come on, I wanna lay in the hay. There we go. Next, we went to Scotland. Wang, a wang, a wang. Does the Scotsman get under his kilts? Wang, a wang. I searched all over Scotland from Edinburgh to Glasgow. And when I finally found her, I said, that's the girl for me. Just then the wind did blow her skirt way up above the knee. Instead of skirts, it was a kilt. Instead of she, it was a he. Did you hear the one about the Scotsman who took his pregnant wife to the country because they heard they had rural free delivery? You heard what the Scotsman did with his 50-cent piece? He married her.